The Ford heated front windscreen, and this one's on a Ford Connect van, same as the Focus, same as the Mondeo, same as the Transit, all relatively the same thing. I found that on my Connect van that the front heated screen wasn't working on the one side. It did a few days ago and then decided it wasn't going to work. So did a bit of investigating and removed the scuttle at the bottom of the windscreen, the plastic cover. Anyway, the wiring was all codged up and it was held together, as you can see here, with gaffer tape of all things. And no wonder why it was playing up. And you can see there, I started to clean up. That's a bit blurry on there. I do apologise. But I cleaned up that ring connector and I looked at this and all this was a right mess. I mean, look at that. I mean, that wire there was near enough touching the earth on the other side. If it would have done, it would have just blown the fuse. Luckily, it didn't. Just a hair's breadth away from catching. Well, you can see that's just a mess. So I cut it down, cut it there, cut it all off completely, and I started again. Then this wire, which is the earth for the screen, and then I removed this wire. I took it out completely, threw it in the bin, and cleaned everything up. You can see where it goes here, and it's bolted onto there. So why, when somebody had done it, why didn't they just put this and put it onto there straight away, the earth wire, and bolt it straight into there, as opposed to putting it together with gaffer tape? Don't understand why. Anyway, you'll find if you test your front heated screen, you'll find that it won't work with just the ignition on. You've got to have your engine running before you can get any power into the wire. Well, obviously it's not going to read anything because, as you can see, it's not connected yet. But you've got to have the engine running. So with the engine running, I'm getting loads of power. Anyway, soldered it up. So got it all done, put some solder on. I hadn't finished soldering it there, I was still putting a bit more, but I stopped to take the photo. And you can see there's more solder on it there. And then I'll put some heat shrink on it to protect it. Warmed it up, got it on as a good connection. This morning I went to it and there you go. Front heated screen's working on both sides now. As before, it was only coming to just about here. And it wasn't doing the other circuit. Well, it is now, and as I say, we're cooking with gas. So there you go, all working. So hopefully the bit that might help you out is if you get a problem with your front heater screen not working, look at the wiring here, see if the wiring's in good condition, and see if the earth has broken down where it bolts into just here. Check that earth, make sure that earth is all clean, and put a little bit of copper grease onto the bolt to make sure that it's a good clean connection, but it doesn't corrode as well. You don't want it to corrode. So if you do have to take the heated screen out, it's got to be replaced because it's chipped or broken, then you can just pull it out and it's done. So um, a lot of other cars, I'm not too sure which ones, but some of the other Fords have a ribbon running along the bottom of the glass, and that's where the power connects up and it connects into there and plugs in on the multi-plug. This one hasn't. The wire runs along here, comes down the bottom. So I cleaned it all up, put all the wire in, job done. Anyway, so it's all working now, so I'm more than happy with it. So I can get in now and press the button, and there we go, one clear screen. Thank you very much. So I hope that this helps you all anyway.